While doing the gameplay for this video, I realized there was only 3 roof plants I really felt like I could rank, and that's just far too few. So, welcome to Plants vs. Zombies 5. Roof and shop plants. Alright, are you ready for a huge list of unranked plants? Quick fire round. Here we go. Flower pot. It's the lily pad of the roof. What do you want me to say? Garlic. You could make some pretty fun strategies, and the zombies make a silly face when they bite it. Umbrella leaves. It's nice so the bungees don't steal your hard-earned plants, but my symmetry! Coffee beans. This opens the door to so many mushrooms when you're playing during the day. Pairing this with a magnetube is a classic. Marigold. Who said money doesn't grow on trees? Well, I guess this is technically just a flower, but the idea still stands. Twin sunflowers. 2 heads are always better than 1, even if it takes forever to refresh. Gold magnet. An excellent plant for lazy people like me who don't want to pick up all those coins. Imitator. Every plant, everywhere, all the time. Phew. With that out of the way, here is the actual ranking. Number 9. Cabbage pult. It's so unfortunate this plant had to try to stack up to all these greats. The cabbage pult is by no means terrible. It's just the roof plant equivalent of the pea shooter, and it does its job perfectly well. But, you know, that's all it does. It's really only mediocre. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Number 8. Kernel pult. The kernel pult just barely ekes out the cabbage pult for me. The little popcorn kernels don't deal nearly as much damage as the cabbage, but the sticks of butter is really where this plant shines. All you gotta do is just get a little lucky, and you've got yourself a pretty nice defense. Stunning zombies left and right. Pretty good, but still at the bottom of the list. Number 7. Gloom shroom. This is the first of the shop plants, and it's pretty obvious why. The gloom shroom isn't all that much better than the regular puff shroom. The only time it really comes in handy is when you want to do a fun little garlic defense, but other than that, there isn't really much use for a mushroom that shoots 360 degrees. You could probably make a case for the digger zombies or the levels with the pool, but to me, the gloom shroom isn't really anything special. Number 6. Melon pult. Now we're talking. The melon pult puts out some serious damage. And not just regular damage, oh no. The melon pult is one of the few plants in the game that actually deals splash damage to multiple zombies at once. However, the price is pretty steep at 300 sun. Regardless, the melon pult is one of the highest damaging plants in the game and has a decently fast reload time. You just better get some twin sunflowers to help keep up with the demand. Number 5. Gatling pea. This placement might come as a shock to some of you. Yes, the Gatling pea is extremely powerful and efficient, but the reload time of this plant, and many other shop plants, is so long. Not to mention that you already need a repeater to place the Gatling pea on top of, so this plant will end up costing you 450 sun, not including the torchwood that you're probably going to be placing in front of it. Just in general, it takes a long time to create a Gatling pea defense. And when we're talking about the best of the best, the Gatling pea just doesn't quite cut it. Number 4. Winter. This one was pretty neck and neck with the Gatling pea for me, and it has very similar problems. The reload is slow, the expenses are high, but once you've made your investments, you end up with a pretty solid defense, and the slowing effect is really great at saving your tall nut plants. Not to mention the splash damage that's already coming along with the melon pult. An all-around great defense, but it'll take you quite a bit of sun to get there. Number 3. Spike rock. You cannot deny the usefulness of the spike rock. All of your Zamboni and catapult worries are out the window. Also, this is the one and only plant that can take multiple blows from the Gargantuar zombies, giving you time to kill them before they crush all your plants. Whenever I'm doing high-level survival gameplay, the spike rock always goes in front of my defenses. Plus, you can't forget the great synergy it has with tall nuts. The zombies constantly get damage from the bottom while they eat. Eventually, the spike rock will wear down, but if you just look after your plants a little bit, you should be alright. Number 2. Cattail. This is my favorite plant in the game. Oh yeah, you gotta love the cattail. The ability to shoot in any row is just the best. You get one of these suckers in the water and you're cooking. One cattail is literally all you need. And in the meantime, you can be raking in all the sun you want. This is such an efficient plant. No wasted tiles. All damage, all the time. Also, and I'm just remembering this right now, it pops the balloon zombies and it can hit backwards, so those pesky digger zombies aren't ruining your day. What an awesome plant. It's so good and so much fun to use. And number 1, Cob Cannon. For the low price of 2 kernel pults and a 500 sun upgrade, you can have your very own unlimited cherry bomber. Literally, this thing is so good. About every 30 seconds, you get a huge corncob missile that you can shoot anywhere you want on the level. You don't even need a free space or anything. If you get a handful of these guys in your defenses, you basically have missiles whenever you want them. Yes, this is a huge plant, and yes, it's so expensive, but doggone it, none of that even matters. This is the best plant, hands down. End of contest. Goodbye, that's the list. Thank you so much for watching this final installment of Plants vs. Zombies Ranked. If you like this video, check out some more stuff on the channel. I'm DJ, and I'll see you next time.